So here we have the Seat Alhambra on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. The side doors on this vehicle are sliding and will open off of the key, as you've just seen me do there. We're going to start off inside the boot space of this vehicle first of all. Similar to the side doors, the tailgate will also open directly from the key. Or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you can see that currently we have 7 seats in place. So this is the amount of boot space you have as a 7-seater. You can, of course, fold down all of these rear seats should you wish to increase your space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. And I wanted to show you what you can do with this rear seat that we have just here. So there's a catch. If you give that a pull, that seat will lift and click up to form a booster seat for children. Just briefly before we run through the controls, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 60,157. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel. We're on the driving data menu at the moment. There are other menus available to you, and you can see me cycling through those now. And you can access them all from this settings menu as well. And all of that movement that I was making is being done using the buttons over on the right hand side of the steering wheel. We have voice activation for your phone this side as well, stereo and phone controls on the left hand side, and cruise control underneath. Behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus pedals so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the center we have the main touchscreen. So we have a few physical buttons down the right and left hand sides, and then the touchscreen, of course. As you can see, we have satellite navigation access just here, radio, and then you'll be able to see your DAB, AM and FM radio. If you want to listen to your own music, press the media button, hit source, and there's plenty of ways to listen to it, including Bluetooth audio, as you can see just there. So once you've paired your phone, which is done by hitting find mobile phone, you'll then be able to make and receive phone calls and listen to your music as well. On top of all of that, we have a full color reversing camera as well. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off. Back on, you can hit auto. The car will then maintain those temperatures for you by taking full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air. You can override that whenever you wish to. Beneath that section, we can open the driver's side rear door, passenger side rear door, and the tailgate from in here. We have traction control. You can turn on and off. You can turn off the stop and start. Park assist, which I'll come to in a moment. You can turn your rear sensors on and off, and you can reset the tyre deflation warning system as well. If I give that button a push, you can now see instructions up on this main screen. The car will look for a space big enough for it, and then it will tell you when it's found one, and it will do the steering to get you into that space. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic DSG gearbox as well. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass roof. First of all, we have a sunblind that will open all the way to the back of the rear seats. That lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area, as you can see, and you can leave it like this, or there's a dial that you can twist, and the front section, as you can see, will open as a full-size sunroof, giving you this massive area here. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at 7daysonly.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you soon.